The biggest thing I can tell you, we're gonna have a word. It's gonna be cold. That means if I see something, or Caleb sees something, or any adult sees something, if they say cold, just stop what you're doing. All right? It just means there could be some type of, you're either doing something wrong, safety type of thing, whatever the case may be. Always, right?
To cut something, yeah.
It's convenient.
Yeah, it's convenient.
It's always convenient. I always try to carry a knife on me. Twofold. One is a little bit of self-defense. The other thing is, if you're in a vehicle, right, and God forbid something happens, you should be thinking, right, what can I use this for? Maybe to cut my safety belt off, right? If I got to get out of a situation. All these things, right? When you have tools, people sometimes don't understand why you have the tool you have. And it's the same thing in life lessons, right? Why are you doing what you're doing? What's the purpose? What's your why, right? Am I carrying a knife just to carry a knife? Or is that why correlating to how can I use this practically? How can I do this practically? What's some of your goals?
Football.
Football? What's your goal in football? So here's the better question. Are you a freshman now?
Yeah.
Freshman, right? So when you're a senior, what do you want from football?
I want to start on varsity.
You want to start on varsity? You want a scholarship? You want a scholarship? How do you get to the point of, I want to start and I want a scholarship where you are now to where you want to be? Have you thought about that?
And performing.
Hard work? Well, let's talk about hard work. What's hard work?
Like practicing, like that, like getting stronger, getting faster.
Okay. Now we're starting to put pieces to the puzzle together, right? So how do we implement these things? What do we do when no one's watching?
Train.
Outwork them, right? What's two things you can control?
How hard you work.
Yeah, that's one. That's another one. How about showing up?
Yeah.
Right? You can control if you show up or if you don't show up, and then you control how hard you work once you show up. I promise you, you could ask any adult here. Showing up is 100% of the battle. If you can show up, I promise you, the rest will start to take care of itself. Right? I promise that. So if you show up, and then you control how hard you work. If you're there, you might as well work, right? I mean, what's the point of showing up if you're not going to put in the effort? If you have a task, you've shown up, right? Go ahead from there, put in the effort you need to complete the task for the best result. You're not always going to succeed, I promise you that. But there's so many lessons as opposed to you not showing up. Because if you didn't show up, you never would learn those lessons.
It was fun. I got to cut some wood. I got to feed donkeys. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you recommend any other people come out here and do the same thing your age?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
What you say, young man?
Yeah, we had a great experience. Learned about the donkeys, learned about the chickens, the roosters. Got to cut some wood. Learned about some different tools and how they're used. And yeah, just had a good country experience out there.
Did you come up with anything they think you might want to do?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah? What's
Yeah.
that?
Like taking care of animals, stuff like that, and
Yeah.
working with tools, power tools, stuff like that.
Okay.